Good afternoon, guys. Christian from Competition Car. Today we have a 1971 Lincoln Continental Mark III, black with black top. This car only has 16,000 original miles, and today we're going to be taking a look under the undercarriage. So getting started, everything's very original under here. We didn't touch any paint. This is exactly how we received the car. Everything looks to be extremely original, super smooth. The finishes on everything look great. Original paint on the oil pan, so there's a little patina on it, but obviously that is going to happen with a car that was built in the 70s. But I mean, look at down to the brake hardware. Everything's, there's nothing. I couldn't find a spot of corrosion on this vehicle. Everything's super just detailed and clean, zero corrosion. I did notice there was some seepage from the oil pan that had been running down onto the transmission. Nothing crazy, but we do like to announce what we see. And also a little bit of seepage on the transmission pan. So I might snug those bolts a little bit, but it's just not much. It wasn't even forming a drip. I just saw some kind of gathering around the gasket area. So there's that. But everything's just very, very, very well preserved, especially for a 71. When I've seen a lot of Lincoln Mark IIIs, Mark IVs, and Mark Vs, etc., etc. And for this vehicle to be in this condition, which it does have 16,000 miles, so that would make sense. But to see it in this condition, it's very impressive. Floor pans are solid. I looked everywhere, and could not find even a little bit of corrosion on this vehicle. Rear end looks great. Gas tank looks great, solid. Trunk pan looks amazing as well. Obviously there's some undercoating on this vehicle. Like I always say, there's nothing you can ever do with that type of texture, but at least it has protected these floor pans. I mean, even when it's on the bare surface, it's just super, super pristine. You would not think this is a 71, but it's been very well preserved, and someone definitely took a ton of care for it. The bumpers, amazing condition, great clarity, along with the side molding little rocker panels. No chips at all. Got a great finish, no pitting. All the chrome on this car is beautiful. And on these headlights, we have a set of actuators on the way. The driver's side, there's a leak in the shaft of that. So there's not really a good, reliable way to repair those. So we're getting 2 brand new ones on the way. We'll replace both of them. That way you won't have a problem with them. They work now. It's just they leak down over time when you let it sit. So, but we do have those on the way that will be 100% fixed. We'll go in here one more time just to see it as a whole. This is 71, guys. I mean, it's shocking that the underside of this car looks as good as it does. The top side looks jaw-dropping to begin with, but the underside, just crazy to see how well kept this vehicle is. I love that color combo, the black with the black top. Great look. And these tires, let's see if we can find some date codes on these tires, because they were said to possibly be original. So let's see if we can find something that can prove that. So we got, I don't think that's the number, but F4554. I don't think that's a date code. I know these earlier tires, the date codes have a little different format than your modern tire made after like 2000s. Well, that's the only code I see on that tire. So we got F4554 and then 16A. I don't think that's a date code. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it on this one. Let's check this tire. And if someone could let us know where the date codes are or how you do find them on these tires, that'd be greatly appreciated. Typically, there's always a little stamp on the inside. At least that's how it's been. Say made in Italy. But I'm not seeing it on these tires. Maybe an expert can chime in and tell us where the date code should be, but I personally, I've done this a good bit, and for some reason I'm just not seeing anything but that little stamp right there. Maybe that's a serial number. I really am not sure. F4056. The tires do appear to be in great condition. I don't really see any dry rotting on that one, at least. This one has some dry rotting. And again, these tires, you're not going to want to be driving on these tires regardless. If you do want to drive this vehicle, you're going to want to put a fresh set on there to preserve these, because this is going to be very important to another collector. Say you ever do go to resell the car. And there's another one, F3382. So I'm really stumped there. I'm not 100% sure on the date codes of these tires. This one's got about the same amount of dry rot as the front passenger, and that one does as well. And if these are original tires, which they were said it was likely to be, but I don't have anything to prove that, saying yes or no. But if they are, I will say they're in incredible condition. They're very, I've seen a lot of, even tires from that have late date codes like the 90s and early 2000s, I've seen a ton of dry rot. These have like virtually none. So if anyone could chime in and let us know how to identify those tires, we would love to figure it out, and we can make a separate video verifying that. But take one more look at the car. It's got a great side profile, and it's weird, I'm so used to seeing the Mark 4s and Mark 5s. This is one of the cars we've had less of. It's definitely cool just to see the subtle differences between this and the Mark 4, Mark 5, Mark 6. It's cool to see how they change over the years, but this has definitely got that, definitely a good older look to it compared to the Mark 4s and the Mark 5s. Just a really beautiful, stunning car with a great color combo. So check it out, guys. This car will be for sale on Bring a Trailer. I did notice this video is 7 minutes. I kind of kept rambling this morning, but at least you can get a good look at this vehicle and what you're buying. So when this car does go for sale on Bring a Trailer, we will post the link in the description. So if you have any comments or concerns, or want more pictures, or want more information on the vehicle, put it in the comments, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.